I think we learn more and more about gut health and how important that is to our overall health. How do we know if that's an issue for us or not? If I'm like, hey, I feel fine, my gut must be healthy. How do I know if it's healthy or not?
Well, there are some extensive tests that can be done to look at actually what's going on with your gut. We can do 3-day stool panels and take a look at what the level of beneficial bacteria versus pathogenic bacteria is in the gut. We can look for other indicators of how well a person's digesting their fats, their proteins, their carbohydrates. But also you can just look at your symptoms. Pretty much all skin issues point back to dysbiosis or imbalances in bacteria in the gut. Psychological issues like depression, anxiety, always point back to gut imbalances. Most autoimmune conditions we've found are rooted in gut dysbiosis as well. So a quick survey of complaints, acid reflux is a very common condition in our culture. Again, that goes back to the gut and health of the stomach. Malabsorption, most people, because we've, in our generation, we didn't always grow up eating a lot of nutrient-dense foods. My grandmother and even my mom's generation, you had cod liver oil daily, you had liver at least once or twice a week, and those nutrient-dense foods give the stomach the cofactors that it needs in order to make adequate hydrochloric acid and pepsin, which we need to digest our protein. One of the most common complaints that I get from people over 40 are that they're having acid reflux or indigestion. And unfortunately, the medical community's solution is to just give them an antacid. All the antacid does is it halts the production of acids, and most of the acids that are being experienced in acid reflux are those that come from protein that's sitting in the stomach rotting because there's not an adequate secretion of hydrochloric acid to break it down. Part of that goes back to not having enough food that's rich in vitamin B6. Liver's your best source of B6. So absolutely have to correct the diet first, and that's part of healing the gut. And that's in our office what we use primarily is the GAPS diet, the Gut and Psychology Syndrome diet, which was developed by a neurologist, Dr. Campbell, Natasha Campbell McBride. And we use that with probably 75% of our clients when we're trying to, 100% of our clients when they realize they have a gut issue.